Hi everyone, welcome to week 11 of Educational Psychology. This is our second week online. I really hope that the first week online, that shift to the online modality was relatively painless for you in this course, and I generally hope that your shift online for all of your other courses and whatever other changes you've had to make in your life at this point in time are going well. I am thinking of all of you, and I hope you're all doing really well. And on that note, if you would like to provide me with any feedback so far, anytime this week or anytime in the future about how this course is working for you, please know that that is completely welcome. I am always looking for better ways to accommodate you and meet your needs, especially during this really crazy time. So please reach out to me, whether through email or we can set up a phone call, whatever works for you. I'm really interested to hear your feedback on how everything's going for you in this course and how I can better support you. So this week we are moving into chapter 9. Last week we reviewed chapter 7, chapter 8. You had your first check for understanding activity. You had your third classroom observation paper due as well. So you had a lot on your plate last week, and I really appreciate all of your hard work in getting that done, especially during these really hectic times. So this week is hopefully a little lighter for you because we only have one chapter. So we'll be covering chapter 9, which is about differentiated instruction. This is a really important topic and one that is close to my heart, as are the chapters on learners with exceptionalities and diversity. I'm really excited for that lesson too, because those are very similarly and closely related to this topic of differentiated instruction. So first you'll read chapter 9 this week, and then you'll complete a quiz on chapters 7, 8, and 9. Same format as the quizzes were during our in-person face-to-face course, except this time you have that full week to complete it. You'll have your first discussion board post, so make sure you're referencing the rubric for that post or that assignment before you complete it, just to make sure you're getting all of those points, because those are worth 20 points. And you also have another check for understanding activity due this week, but this week we're going to do things a little differently, and the check for understanding activity is not going to be related to the chapter, which is a little upsetting for me because this chapter is really important, and as they all are, and I hate to take away from that content, but I really wanted to allocate some time to have you start to think about your educational philosophy papers and for us to have some line of communication about what that looks like so that we can set you up for success for that final paper in the course. But to supplement your instruction on this chapter this week, because there isn't a recorded lecture and you're not doing a check for understanding activity that would allow me to give you some feedback on your understanding of this chapter, I instead have provided a number of supplemental videos that I would like for you to watch just for your knowledge of this topic, to increase your knowledge on this topic. And some of them I think are kind of fun and have a good way of explaining this topic outside of reading the textbook traditionally. So again, all assignments are due this Saturday at 11:59, and there's going to be an additional video posted for you to watch within this module about that educational philosophy paper that I think will help you complete your assignment for this week, your check for understanding activity assignment. So as just a recap, you're reading chapter 9 this week, you're viewing the PowerPoint for chapter 9, you're watching the supplemental required videos, you're completing the quiz on chapters 7, 8, and 9, you're completing your first discussion board post, and you're going to complete the check for understanding number 2 activity. And if you watch the next video on the educational philosophy paper and read the description for the assignment for this week, I think that you will be in a really great position to do well and have a lot of feedback that's meaningful to you by the end of next week. So thank you. Have a great week. Please reach out to me and let me know if there's anything I can do for you in this course. And I'm looking forward to reading all of your work this week.